Hi guys, it's Dylan from Bijou Diamond Jewellery in London with another watch video, and today we're comparing rubber straps with perlon straps. We're finding straps an increasingly popular option for people to put on their watches. A few years ago, when dress watches were kind of the more popular style of watch, maybe in the 40s, 50s, pre all Rolex sports watches, that really was the kind of standard way to wear your watch, was on a strap. But now with the massive craze of sports watches and over the last few years, 10, 15 years, that really sports watches have taken precedence over all other watches. Maybe even longer than that, maybe 30 years in fact. And as a result of this, straps have become less popular. But we're seeing within the last sort of 3 years or so that straps are becoming a more popular option, a new option. People are tending to look at straps rather than bracelets now. There's a few different reasons for that. Everyone's reason is different. Some people prefer them for comfort. Some people find them more comfortable than a bracelet. Some people wear straps because of their lower profile look, so they're a little bit more under the radar if you don't want to make your watch so obvious that it's of that sort of value. That's a big reason for us, definitely in London, with lots and lots of clients, and certain parts of the world as well that don't want the watch to be, or don't want that timepiece to be so obvious to the general public as to what they're wearing. Also the versatility that straps offer. Straps tend to offer a more versatile look versus a bracelet. They also offer a much more sporty feel that are obviously appropriate to a certain wearer who maybe wears their watch for the gym or for everyday use or for certain activities. A strap is much more suitable to their needs than a bracelet is. Many more reasons. I'm sure there'll be people commenting in the comment section as to why they wear a strap over a bracelet. But anyway, we're going to break down this comparison between perlon straps and rubber straps into a few different sections and categories, and look at the reasons why, or pros and cons of each strap in each section. And the straps that we're using today to compare are really at the top end of either genre. For rubber straps, we've got a rubber B strap on a Rolex Daytona. The rubber B straps are easily the best straps out there available. I've done many videos on them, so please go and check those out because they give you much more in-depth information on the way they actually make their straps. But they are by far the highest end straps that you can buy in terms of rubber straps. They're all vulcanized rubber, so they're extremely hard wearing, beautifully built and exceptionally machined to fit the case of that specific watch to absolute perfection. That's often something we found with other brands, that they don't quite fit the case of the watch perfectly. Rubber B never has that issue, it's always perfect. Several other reasons and why they're the best, that we feel, and that's why pretty much all our clients that used to buy other straps, rubber straps, now only buy rubber B straps from us, because they are just by far the best straps out there. And in terms of perlon straps, we're going to take a look at our own in-house Bijou Diamond Jewellery perlon straps. They are by far the most luxurious perlon straps you can buy on the market. So yeah, like I said, we're going to break this down into different sections and look at the pros and cons of each strap. So we're going to start with the versatility of rubber straps versus perlon straps. So in terms of versatility, I'd say that perlon straps are possibly a little bit more versatile than rubber straps. The reason being is perlon straps tend to be more appropriate for a wider variety of occasions. Rubber straps tend to look quite sporty, as they are definitely placed more often than not on sports watches, whereas perlon straps can be put on dress watches or sports watches. That kind of weave can kind of imitate the look of like a jumper, a smart jumper or a shirt, or a linen jacket or blazer, and it can equally match really nicely with just a pair of trainers, t-shirt and shorts. So it's a little bit more versatile. The rubber tends to only really look sporty, doesn't quite suit a suit outfit, or a look with a smart jumper and shirt doesn't quite look in place as well as the perlon straps do. So in terms of versatility, I'd definitely say that the perlon straps are a little bit more versatile. Another point that I'd say, or pro that I'd say for versatility for perlons, is the fact that because of the lower price, people tend to order multiple of them, so several different colors. And that means that for the same price or similar price, or even much less price or cost than a rubber strap, you can actually have several different colors and several different looks for your strap or for your watch. So because you can buy more colors, they're perhaps even more versatile. Another great thing about perlon straps is they tend to offer, or companies tend to offer, like ourselves, a much wider range of colors versus rubber straps, especially with rubber B, where they are doing it to the highest level possible in terms of vulcanization with rubber. They can't offer a huge range of colors because the development process that goes into creating that color is extremely expensive, and also I believe that not every color is possible with vulcanized rubber, so they have their core range, and you kind of have to choose between those core ranges, whereas Perlon straps, it's slightly easier to create that different color range or palette. Another little point that's good with Perlon straps in terms of versatility is the fact that because it's a standard size, like a 20mm width on our straps, they fit such a huge range of watches, whereas the rubber B straps or rubber straps tend to be a set size for a set specific watch. So for example, this Daytona that we're showing you today has a specific lug shape for exactly the Daytona, and it won't fit a Submariner, it won't fit an Explorer, it won't fit a Yachtmaster. It's only just for that Daytona, so you can only wear it on that single watch. Whereas Perlon straps, you can wear them with all your watches that feature a 20mm lug width. And for other companies that offer larger or smaller lug widths, you can obviously use those with your watches as well. So a great thing that our clients love about our straps is that they can buy 3 straps from us and wear them with all 5 or 6 of their watches in their collection, because it fits every single watch. Next, onto longevity. Longevity, the definite winner here is rubber straps. Rubber B, again, like I said, puts extensive research into ensuring that their straps last an extremely long time, and the vulcanization process of the rubber ensures that they last an extremely long time. And to be honest, in terms of straps, you probably can't get any strap that will last longer than a rubber B strap. They are by far the most hard-wearing straps available on the market. That's leather, Perlon, other rubber brands, and actually probably would last longer than certain bracelets as well. Perlon straps have a much shorter lifespan versus rubber. The reason being is it's a weave, and sometimes over time the weave can fray at the edges, and that's with extensive use. To be fair, you could probably wear a Perlon strap every single day and put it through a little bit of abuse, and it would probably last you still a number of years, but a rubber B strap would probably last almost a lifetime if it's looked after very well. Another really important thing to think about when it comes to longevity is the actual clasps on these straps. The rubber B straps feature incredible clasps, the ones that don't use your Rolex clasp or your whatever brand clasp. Their own in-house debuck clasps are fantastic, incredibly solid clasps made from stainless steel. Like ourselves, we feature 316L stainless steel buckles on our clasps, on our Perlon straps. They are extremely hard wearing. They will without doubt last a lifetime, just as the rubber B clasps will. So in terms of clasps, it tends to be that the clasp will outlast the strap itself. Now that's not the case with all brands. Certain rubber companies that sell rubber straps, and also definitely with Perlon straps, they tend to cut corners and actually produce quite cheap clasps. We put a lot of time and effort into working out what was going to be the best possible material for our clasps, and rubber B has done the same, and that's why they will last so long. Another great point about rubber straps versus Perlon straps is also to do with longevity, is the fact that they are much harder wearing against chemicals and stains, etc, etc. You can wash them off much easier than you can with a Perlon strap. Rubber is also waterproof as well, so you can swim with it and you won't have any risk of staining. Okay, now moving on to our next section, which is comfort. This really depends on the individual. Generally, Perlon straps are a little bit more comfortable to wear versus rubber straps. The reason being is because it's a weave. It's very, very soft, and it completely molds to the shape of your wrist. It's like a fabric almost, so it tends to not feel like you're wearing anything at all on your wrist. Another really great advantage with Perlon straps is its ability to size to your wrist to the absolute perfect size possible. When you receive your Perlon strap from us, you will size it to your wrist or to your desired size. But you can also, when you put the strap on, place the actual pin buckle through any part of your strap. Because it's made from a weave, it's made up of lots and lots of holes and gaps, and therefore you're able to poke the pin through any part of the weave, making sure you're able to size that strap to the exact position for you at that time of day. If your wrist expands or contracts, you can make sure it's super comfortable at that time of day. Next, onto their luxurious feel. So how luxurious do they actually feel? Rubber B straps feel extremely luxurious. In fact, many of the big Swiss watch companies actually make their straps in the same factory as Rubber B. So you're getting really an OEM feel to your watch when you pair it with a rubber strap like a Rubber B strap. So in terms of luxurious feel, I don't think you can get much more luxurious than the Rubber B straps. Yes, maybe a bracelet is the most luxurious version of a strap, but definitely Rubber B straps as an alternative is really up there. Leather straps are also extremely luxurious as well. Perlon straps are not quite as luxurious, but that's kind of reflected in the price. The Perlon straps are much more of a bohemian, more relaxed style versus something like a leather strap. So it's a completely different feel. Either way, the Perlon straps feel great. They're just not quite on the level of a rubber strap. Now on to our final section, which is cost. This is where you're probably going to see the biggest difference between a Perlon strap and a rubber strap. For example, many of the Rubber B straps are around £200 or $200, whereas our Perlon straps are £28. So it's a tiny fraction of the cost. And for that reason, people tend to buy about 3 or 4 in a bulk. Kind of our average order is about 3 straps per order. And that's just because people are able to get so many more straps for the same amount of money as another strap. And that's brilliant because it comes back to our versatility at the beginning, the fact that you can have so many looks for that one watch for a much lower cost. The reason why the rubber straps are so much more expensive is because the technology and the time and research that's gone into them is so extensive, especially with Rubber B straps where they are really at the tip top of the industry in terms of quality. It really is an expensive process to manufacture those straps. And to do it to the level that they do it is not easy. So that's why it costs so much more versus something like a Perlon strap. The research we put in was a lot, but we've been able to keep our costs much lower. Manufacturing is much lower cost-wise on Perlon straps than it is on a rubber strap. So overall, which do I prefer or which do I think you should buy? Well, it really depends on your personal preference and what you're looking for from a strap. Different straps are appropriate for different occasions and styles and looks. Depends what sort of look you're going to be wearing your watch with most. You know, are you going to be wearing a suit more often? Are you going to be wearing shorts and t-shirt at the beach more often? It really depends on the application of that watch and when it's going to be worn. It also depends on what you like the look of. Something that we really find that our clients love about our Perlon straps versus other straps is just the affordability of them. The fact that you can buy so many of them and have a collection of straps that you can fit on pretty much all of your watches for a fraction of the cost of just one strap from another company, like a leather strap from Patek, etc. That's what they really fall in love with. But every single strap has its place in the market. If you're swimming a lot, then nothing can replace a rubber strap. Rubber straps are just fantastic for that. So you really need to think about what sort of style you like and try some on as well. But yeah, for me, overall, I much prefer a Perlon strap. I love rubber straps, but I sometimes find they're not quite as comfortable as the Perlon straps. I love the versatility of a Perlon strap. I love how low profile it is. I love that often people actually don't know that I'm wearing a Swiss watch. They just think it's just a normal watch, and that's, for me, I'd rather be understated and under the radar and be able to match these to whatever outfit I want to wear, and they're much more playful and a much more relaxed feel versus something like a bracelet. Let us know in the comments which of these two straps you would buy, a Perlon strap or a rubber strap, or maybe you'd buy a leather strap. Many people still love to keep their watches on a bracelet. So let us know in the comments what you prefer. Let us know also in the comments what videos you'd like us to do in the future. We try and do some discussion videos like this every now and again. So let us know what other subjects you'd like us to look at. And as always, if you're interested in the rubber straps or the Perlon straps, then please don't hesitate to contact us. Our details are in the description. And also at the end of the video, it'd be a pleasure to help you with an order on one of these straps.